Hello, mothers, including Emmy and Maria and everyone else who has so far joined in the group and who is joining afterward, after this will be posted in the group. And was, was yeah, weaving in. I wanted to share a little bit about the gathering that I was part of in Northern California last weekend. It was an experimental gathering in emergent gathering. So this is a kind of gathering where one person isn't in charge, or even two people or a group of people aren't in charge deciding how it goes and everyone fits into the agenda. It's more a way of coming together as a circle of equals. And of course, some people have skills that other people don't have, or some people have resources that other people don't have, but the spirit of it is to pool the skills and resources so that everyone benefits, and and where each person puts in like a cost, but the benefit back is outweighs the cost, and especially so that no cost is heavy on one person, so that at the end of the gathering they're like wiped out for a few days, including that kind of cost, so that really, even though after the gathering there might be a time to integrate and to kind of uh, there might be a time of restoration and integration, but it won't be because you did a whole bunch of work that nobody else did, and if they had done it you wouldn't have this kind of exhaustion. And this is really a microcosmic experiment to inform our lives as mothers, our lives as community weavers, village weavers, as human beings, as women who tend to take on a lot and then get exhausted. So this is about breaking that cycle in a way that isn't like fuck you, excuse my language, to the world, to the people close to us, because I know this is how it can go, because I've lived it over and over. And in my coaching of women, in particular mothers, in particular single mothers, this is the story that I hear over and over and over, is this: I want to do it, I can do it, and now I'm doing it and doing it and doing it, and everyone in my world now expects me to do it all. I expect me to do it all. I can do it all. I will do it all. And yet the it's like that legend, or that fable of the frog in the pot of water on the stove, where eventually the water gets so hot that the frog can't jump out. So this is about empowering you to notice the temperature of the water, notice when your senses are telling you no, change something, do it before it's too late. And this is so this gathering, how it will be that microcosm and that training ground is will be really about, what do you want? Tap into what you want and ask for it, or declare that you are doing it and ask who will join me when it comes to even preparing to come. So, I want to get there a day early and help set up, or start to weave in a day early. I want to stay a day late and help and do some after work. Uh, I want to make sure that that the land is left in a better state than when we got there. And so, Maria, what might that look like? Not because whatever you say you want about it is what I will do, but I will use those as possibilities, and I'll work something out where by the end of it, I'm glad that I created what I created as a legacy on your land, and you are glad that it happened. Maybe nothing physical, maybe more of a relational community energetic field. I don't know. Maybe Maybe there's certain plants you want planted and we can figure out how to get them. Maybe we can even find them for free from someone who has too many of them, or something like that. When it comes to the food, also my my sense is that those of you who aren't able to pay money into the pot will ask you to bring whatever delicious ingredients you can from your home, and I'll also create a list of the things that we need, like that maybe Maria doesn't already have, and or that would she would need replaced if we were to use it up. And then we'll also have the money that anyone who's like, I don't have extra time, I don't have extra stuff, I just want to be able to come, set up my tent, sleep, and participate. And here's money for food, here's money for doing the work that that it takes to make this fly. I've got money, use it. Whereas other people might not have money. So they might be like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And what each of us can do is to reach out to the women, the mothers in our lives where we want them to have an experience of being held, and but not as victims. So being held as empowered women who hold each other. And sometimes I'm held more than I hold, or sometimes I hold more than I'm held, but not past this too much point where I start to feel like, oh, I got to get myself out of here because it's too much pressure, because I've given too much, because I need more than what I can get here. And I don't think that I've woven myself in enough to really get what I need. So I invite you to reach out to me personally. I invite you to communicate as much as possible in the group space. Any questions, with any thoughts or feelings that you have from listening to me uh, here in this video, and let's start weaving. We've got several weeks and some things to work out. So I'll be also in writing in the group about some calls that we'll be having soon. So keep your eye on that group. That'll be where the action is. Okay. Goodbye for now. I look forward to being with you.